Welcome back to ARC Salt Lake, where we cover authentic, relevant, and community stories. Most of us know someone who has been affected by cancer. The diagnosis and treatment, they are tough on everyone involved, but one nonprofit in Salt Lake City is giving hope to many Utahns. Mary and Ron have more on that.
We have Dana Levy here. She's the Executive Director of Survivor Wellness, and Kim Casey is a recent wellness member. And just to talk about Survivor Wellness, I mean, when you first get that cancer diagnosis, it affects everybody around you.
Oh, yeah, and also that you need a support system, because I guess the emotional as well as the physical aspect of it, and I guess that's where you come into play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a cancer survivor myself. Kim will talk about her experience.
Yeah.
But what services do you provide?
At this time, we offer individual counseling, which is extremely valuable for helping folks get through the mental emotional issues that are associated with that diagnosis and treatment, as well as peer support through a peer support program. I would say the heartbeat of the organization is our peer support groups, which help support people socially. I'll let Kim talk about that a little bit more, as well as individual wellness services and group wellness classes.
Like, you have therapists and people who will help?
We have counselors,
okay.
And we have folks who are specializing in working with people who've been through a cancer treatment, diagnosis and treatment. And one thing I do want to say off the bat is, you're a survivor from the moment that you hear the words, "you have cancer."
Right.
That means that anyone who's received a cancer diagnosis, as well as their caregiver, are eligible for services at Survivor Wellness.
Okay, and I've always thought it's harder on the caregivers than it is on the patient in many ways, because you can't fix it.
Right.
Do you have help for the caregivers?
We do. We have a specific caregiver-specific group.
Oh, good.
And it meets a couple of times a month at the same time as our main support group, which is where Kim came in.
Yeah, and Kim, what's your story?
So I was diagnosed with breast cancer in September of last year.
Wow.
It was 6 months after my husband had been diagnosed with colon cancer.
Oh my gosh.
So 2023 was just crazy. And my story started a long time ago with my mom. First initially, I had no support. And then my husband got diagnosed. I was like, okay, this is getting harder. And then when I got diagnosed, I was like, I need help. And I had a really good friend who kept talking to me about Survivor Wellness. So I was like, I don't want to go to a support group. And the day I walked into through the doors of Survivor Wellness, it was just like this moment of I could lay my burden down and I could talk to people who absolutely just understood. They just understood. So.
Well, I think when you're talking to other people who've been through similar experiences, every experience is different. Every type of cancer is different. Every person is different. And your support is different. But there's a bond that you have with the people that you're sharing with.
Absolutely.
And healing.
Yeah. A lot of that has to come with, like, general society. They hear cancer and they're like, oh, you get chemo, you get radiation, then you're good, right? And it's everything that comes after that, the ongoing maintenance and how that affects your body. And like, not many people understand that. And so to go and sit in a group and be like, this is crazy, this is horrible, and them going, yeah, we get it. It's not forever.
So how are you doing now, and what about your husband?
My husband.
That's a sweet question.
Yeah. We both are doing really well. He's been in remission for 3 months now. Myself, I am still kind of fighting the in battle. I was hormone positive, and so I have to kind of do an additional thing, but I'm doing much better. So, yeah.
And the treatment now is amazing, isn't it?
It's, yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we talk about early detection. And how early did you find it? Was it?
So I think because my husband was going through cancer, I put it off.
Oh,
and then it caused me. But you know what? Anyone I come across, I'm like, the moment you feel something, get in, because it's less of a fight.
Yeah. So. And how does it feel to be able to provide services to people?
It feels incredible when I see people walk through the door for the first time. I know how hard it is and acknowledge the difficulty of just walking through the door of the houses. We're located in 2 historic homes.
Okay.
So people actually walk into the living room of a historic home. It's like walking into a friend's house. And I see their bodies relax. And that is the first step to healing. You're not walking into a hospital or clinic, although in this day and age, many hospitals and clinics offer similar services, offer similar support. There's a completely different feeling when you're not going back into the place where you experience your diagnosis and treatment with those associations.
So how do you get involved in this, or the costs involved and that type of thing?
So Survivor Wellness is a nonprofit organization. We were founded in 1997 as Cancer Wellness House. So we've been serving the Intermountain West for quite a long time. At that time, we were the only place that offered these types of services and support. Our services are offered free to anyone who's enrolled as a member. We also offer reduced cost services, and those come through what we call our wellness partners. So in order to provide free services, professionals volunteer their time to provide the free services, and several of them also run their small businesses out of our location.
Okay.
So that when you support one of our wellness partners, not only are you supporting a small business, someone who's specializing in working on the bodies of individuals who are impacted by cancer, but also you're supporting Survivor Wellness itself because the provider donates some of the proceeds back into services and proceeds back to the house.
And all these resources available, so just have to check it out.
Right.
What's the website?
www.survivorwellness.org.
SurvivorWellness.org.
Well, thanks so much.
Thank you
And,
so
we
much.
wish you the best too.
Thank you.
know.
Thanks.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet
it's
you.
very nice
Thank
talking
you so
with
much.
And thank you.